Everyone, thanks for checking out the video. Today I'm going to be going over the Alu Cab Explorer Canopy. I'm going to be discussing the details and the features of this canopy and why I chose to go this route versus the other options available in the market. I'll also be showing a few changes and mods I've done to this canopy to make it more functional for me while out camping and on trips. Um, I really appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I plan on doing more of these videos discussing various other items I have on my build, including the drifter door system and things like that, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So let's go ahead and get into the walk around of the Alu Cab Explorer Canopy. So I'll go ahead and address the number one question I get, why I chose this setup versus an all-in-one pop tent type solution setup. For me, the biggest thing is having modularity and the options to run different setups depending on the type of trip I take. I have an auto home rooftop tent that I typically run this setup, but if I don't want to run that, I can take my Oz tent or any other ground tent I have. I can take my adventure trailer with me. I just having that option of taking the setup based on the type of trip I'll be taking. With that said, I did seriously debate an all-in-one camper, and I must admit the Alu Cab Canopy camper they make is a great option for those looking to go with a more fixed tent pop-up solution. So now we got the question out of the way of why I chose to go this route, and now I'll jump into the specs and tell you a little bit more about this canopy. Alu Cab is based in South Africa. These canopies are made in South Africa. They're made out of CNC laser cut bent aluminum sheets with TIG welded extrusions. These are slightly different than what's made in the US market by companies such as Lear and a.r.e. They're usually some kind of support structure, and then they lay really thin sheets of aluminum over top of it. This is a lot different. These are actually thicker sheets that have been TIG welded together. The cool thing about this canopy, it only weighs in at 125 pounds. Compare that to my old fiberglass canopy, which weighed in at around 225 pounds. These aluminum sheets are super beefy and strong, but they're lightweight compared to stainless and fiberglass. Speaking of strength, Alu Cab actually gives you the load ratings of their canopies. These are rated at carrying 330 pounds. That's dynamic loads, which is awesome. With my auto home hardshell rooftop tent and my front runner slimline and a few other accessories, I don't even come close to the 330 pounds max on this canopy setup. So I want to do a still shot here just so you can see the color. As you can see, mine has a black flat matte finish, but I believe these are available in a tread plate mill finished or powder coated silver as well. As far as fitment goes, this canopy fits Chevy Colorado's 2015 to current generation 2021 as of the making of this video. It does fit Canyon trucks as well. They do make these canopies for other truck models such as Toyota Tacomas and Jeep Gladiators. Nothing at this time for full size. Another really cool thing that sets this canopy apart are the mounting brackets Alu Cab designed. Alu Cab's mounting brackets are extremely unique and very strong. They use high quality stainless steel hardware for both the mounting brackets and the bolts. The canopy install is a no drill install, as it uses the holes that have been previously drilled into the truck bed from the factory. I'll tell you, this is a lot better than the old style C clamps I had on my previous fiberglass camper shell. This is just going to be a lot stronger and a lot easier to install. One of the main features that I really like about this canopy is that throughout the inside, there are mounting channels that use M8 bolts so you can mount accessories inside the canopy. These channel slots are along the entire bottom of the perimeter of the canopy as well as on the ceiling. I have mounted up my MaxTrax using GP Factor latches and a custom mounting plate by Sawtooth Fab to the ceiling of the canopy. I've also mounted up an axe and a shovel as well. You can get really creative using these mounting channels inside the canopy. If you're familiar with the front runner slimline roof racks, then this type of channel mounting style will make a lot of sense to you. I love how these two South African companies have decided to go with a universal M8 mounting solution for their products. It just makes things easier and more streamlined. So this leads me to another optional accessory that Alu Cab makes. This is the Alu Cab cupboard. This was a recent addition to the canopy, and I'm still trying to figure out how I'd like to store things inside of it. I got this item from a friend who used it on his old Explorer Canopy from years ago. I believe it's one of the first cupboard models they had made in the earlier years that Alu Cab had existed. Um, Alu Cab still offers this cupboard as an accessory, but I believe it's designed slightly different now. So on the roof of the canopy, I have a front runner slimline roof rack installed. It was extremely easy to install, again, because both front runner and Alu Cab both use the universal M8 mounting system. I also have the Alu Cab crossbars mounted to the front runner slimline as well. You can probably see this in the video. I use the crossbars to attach my auto home hardshell rooftop tent to it. So what I'm going to be doing later on is discussing my roof rack setup in a completely different video. So I'm going to save all those details for later. So how much does it cost? As of this video, the canopy retails for just over $3,000. Considering all the features you get with this style canopy, to me, it's completely worth it. And I must admit, the old fiberglass shell wasn't that much difference in price once you added on a few features, not to mention the wait times. These canopies are currently available through OK Four Wheel Drive. I'll put a link down below to their website. They're currently the main company that imports all the Alu Cab goodies into the US. OK Four Wheel Drive also distributes to other outfitters and overland shops across the US. So contact them for more detail and stockists available in your area. So I hope you guys found this video helpful in more information about the Alu Cab Explorer Canopy. When I was researching this canopy to purchase it, I couldn't find really any videos that were in English that gave a good description of this setup. Uh, so I did leave a few details out here and there, but if I did miss anything that you have questions about, just leave it in the comment below and I'll be sure to answer any questions you have. Again, I wanted to keep this video short for you guys. I know how some videos just kind of drag on. So hopefully you guys found this useful and I appreciate you guys checking it out. Thanks a lot.